Today on Teuty's track analysis, we will be taking a look at the track of the day for December 1st, Antifreeze by Kaisla and Slays. Antifreeze is a multi-surface transitional track comprised of road, dirt, and grass blocks, with a multitude of jump transitions between. I would say that the difficulty of the track is above average, as a lot of the transitions can be fairly difficult, especially with low speeds. Antifreeze has both a risky and non-risky finish, with the risky being a fair bit harder as it is blocked by 2 speed checks. I finished the track with a time of 102.778, finishing with a gold medal which had a time of 104. For my skill level, the author was basically unreachable though, with a time of 59.974. Overall, I thought Antifreeze was a decent track with a few sections I didn't really care for various reasons I will go over in the next section. On the plus-minus rating system, I give Antifreeze a plus rating. Not a ton to really say at the start about the track or my driving, just fairly normal turns that really don't have a ton of variance to them. Right here is really the first mistake I made. Should have been just much wider to the right. Right after this turn, I will get a little bit of airtime and screw up a line into the next turn. So yeah, just hug this right wall a little bit better. I could have taken this a little bit higher to the right, but I did notice one flaw in the track here is that this transition between this road and the reddish block in front is that right at the connection spot, there is a little lip on the road surface that you can hit. Here's a pretty good close-up shot of that transition. When you're driving, you really just can't even see it at all. It's pretty much invisible to the naked eye. But once I did crash into this, I was like, okay, what the heck is going on? So yeah, there is a very small lip here that you can hit, and it will cause you to crash. So while the line here could be a little bit better, I'm really not too upset, because if I went any higher, I really could have crashed out here. So I'm actually not too mad at the line I took. Then again, right here, based on the upcoming jump and what I knew, I should have taken a wider left angle here to get a better transition into the next turn. And here we are at that transition spot. If I took that wider left angle, I would have been better off, because I could have taken a wider left angle into this, and the upcoming dirt turn would have been much easier and cleaner. The next few turns and transitions, I feel like I did pretty well, and don't really have any complaints about how I took them or the transitions themselves. This transition right here just felt kind of weird. You pretty much always land on the right side on their 2 wheels, and it just feels like a very awkward transition piece that just doesn't work out all that well in my opinion. This whole grass section after that is also extremely difficult to get a good line and keep speed through all of it. It's very hard, and at this spot right here, it's extremely difficult to avoid this little penalty grass section, and if you hit it, it really slows you down. So try your best to avoid it, but it is extremely difficult to do so. If you did hit that penalty grass and you have low speed like I did, you want to jump off this as high as possible in order to make this speed check jump right here. For the next 10 or so seconds, I really got nothing else to say about how I drove. I think I took most of these turns fairly well. My next complaint about the track is this transition right here off this dirt block. There is a tiny bit of a drop, and if you are turning a little bit while going off, you land a little bit awkwardly, and it really lowers your speed a lot. I did take it a little bit further to the left than I should have, which will result in a little bit more than what you would normally see, but I still feel like this is just not the greatest transition here. I didn't end up losing any speed on this attempt, but I did have countless attempts that did lose plenty of speed here. I am fairly happy with how I took these next final turns. I do take the risky finish here on these two pretty difficult transitions that are coming up, but right here I just wanted to point out that if you drop down to the left, that is where the normal finish is, but yeah, I'll let the rest of this one play out, and that will be the end of the track. There it is, the track Antifreeze. Quite a long one today with a lot going on with the track and my best lap, but overall thought I did a decent job on a tough track today. I hope you enjoyed today's episode of Teuty's Track Analysis. If you did, please hit the like button and subscribe so you don't miss out on more Trackmania content. I have a Trackmania club called Club Teuty, so feel free to join that, as well as follow my Twitch channel and join my Discord. Links are in the description. Thanks so much for watching, and I'll see you tomorrow for the next installment of Teuty's Track Analysis.